Well, Russell, we're obviously here for your 20-year anniversary with Maverick Transportation. So first of all, congratulations. Thanks for 20 years.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you bet. A little bit about you so everyone knows who we're talking to tonight. Russell Allen, you've been with us since September 5th of 2000, right?
Yeah.
So that's this month. You're from Lufkin, Texas, correct?
That's where I'm living now.
Okay.
I first started with Maverick. I think I lived in Houston for
Okay.
a while, but I lived in Lufkin I guess about 6 years now, right up the road.
And you're originally from Texas though, because your CV handle's Tex, right?
Yeah. I lived in Texas since I was about 12 years old. So most of my life.
Okay. So if someone asked you where you're from, you'd say Texas.
I'll say Texas, yeah.
Good. What did you do prior to coming to Maverick?
Well, I drove refrigeration for a couple of years. I really started, I drove a log truck for, I guess,
All
about
right.
a year and a half, 2 years, right there local in Texas. Worked for Brown and Root for a few years. Before that, I did, I don't remember when the fiber optic cables come out.
Okay.
I worked contracted out with AT&T, laying all the fiber optics through Texas and some in California. And before that, a lot of oil field work.
Okay. Not that unusual for Texas, huh? Kind of that usual Texas thing.
Yeah, that's right.
You've been with us for 20 years, but you've had a number of safety awards. So you've got your 5-year safety ring, your million miles, your 10-year safe driving award, a total of 13, I believe, safe driving awards. And then, of course, you're a black hat, so you're driver of the month, April 2016.
Yes, sure was.
Awesome. So yeah, on the driver advisory council. That's pretty cool. What's your fondest Maverick memory? What kind of sticks out to you about Maverick?
When I first got here, Redbeard trained me. Remember Redbeard, don't you? Thad from Lufkin?
Thad, yeah.
Yeah. He used to win all the trucking
the trucking championships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say probably just with him was starting out with him was probably fondest memory. And winning driver of the month. The million mile, I mean that was good, but yeah, I mean Thad was just great, I really enjoyed training with him. I guess I trained with him almost 3 weeks. But I'd say when I first started out, probably fondest memory.
All right. What about your favorite truck? You have a favorite one?
Yeah, the one I have now, I think is my favorite truck. 180263. Just haven't had hardly any problems out of it. It's just been a great truck. We had a couple of issues with the bunk, but I mean, I brought it in, they fixed it in like 30 minutes or an hour. But other than that, I mean, there's absolutely no problems with it whatsoever.
Awesome. Well, that's the way it's supposed to go, right? They're supposed to get better, not worse, I suppose.
Yeah, I like that the passing deal too. The double path accelerator.
Right.
That probably helps.
The Pass Smart program, yeah, you bet, without a doubt. A great job done by our drivers on the driver advisory council, like you were on. That was one of their suggestions.
Yeah.
One of the things they tested. So, are you a Loves or a Pilot guy?
I'm Loves right now.
Okay.
I used to be a Pilot guy, but Loves are just, a lot of them are brand new, and they're real nice, real clean. So I'd say, yeah, Loves right now. I do most of my feeling it loves.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about your family and the things that you like to do when you're at home. I know that you really need a good support group there. So tell me a little bit about them.
Yeah, my son Brandon, um, he just had a birthday, 38. Hard to believe. I got a daughter that's 22. She lives with me, so it's pretty much me and her. Mom's 83. Um, so I usually just hang out with them. But yeah, I usually, like I said, my daughter still lives with me, so uh, we fish, we hunt, kayak. I pretty much just tend to her, you know what I mean? Whatever she wants to do.
Right.
That's
Keep the kids happy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got their ages.
I go to Mom's house. Huh?
I said, yeah, impressive. You got their ages, because sometimes I'll ask for people's ages. That usually stumps people.
Yeah.
But you had it. You no problem at all. You got it. So do you know about how many loads you've delivered with Maverick?
I think when I was on the advisory council, I think she told me it's like 2,700 then. I can't remember, but I think it was 2,700 then. It's got to be a lot more by now, huh?
Yeah. You're about 3,600, I think, if we counted right. And but 2,700 is the number of tarps, the loads that you've tarped, 2,700 tarps.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow, that's hard to believe. Keeps me in shape, I guess.
Yeah, it makes you tired just thinking about it, right? That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got through doing it again tonight. What'd you say, 3,600?
3,600 loads and 2,700 of those loads were tarped.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Pretty cool. And you're number 14 on the seniority list, by the way. I don't know if you keep track of that, but number 14.
Wow, I haven't in a while. I think last time I checked, I was like 20. It's been a while. Wow, I didn't know that. 14.
Yeah, number 14. So really in some rarefied air there.
Yeah. Moving on.
So we always like to ask about advice for new drivers or coming into the industry that are starting out with us, because they really like seeing this information, seeing these videos, seeing you guys. So just kind of curious, what kind of advice would you have for them?
Coming from Maverick or just in the industry?
Yeah, coming into Maverick, but the industry as a whole too. But it's an interesting occupation, and they always have a lot of questions.
Yeah. I would say with Maverick coming in with what I've always enjoyed is just like the job security, good company. You know what I mean? That means a lot. Yeah, because I mean, over 20 years, there's been a lot of companies not here anymore. I would tell them get with a good company, and like especially Maverick. That means a lot. You know what I mean? That job security. You're gonna be taught to do it right, safely. All of that. So, I mean, coming in the industry, find a good company. And for Maverick, I would say the job security for me, because we've been through a lot in 20 years.
Sure.
I know you know that. I think 1 year after I was here, the whole 9/11, the 2008, the financial crash. Now this, I would tell them work Maverick. My whole 20 years, I've never worried about Maverick not making it through that. You know what I mean? And it's just that's a big thing for me, is just the job security. So with Maverick, I would say that was one thing. In the industry, the same thing. You just got to find a good trucking company. Somebody that's it's safe and doing it right, you know.
Right. Well, Alan, you're a good example of doing it right and doing it safe. And I really appreciate you spending some time with us to talk to us a little bit on your 20-year anniversary. And I know we got some stuff coming your way that you've probably already received and that sort of thing for your 20 years. But really proud.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like I said, it's hard to believe it's been 20 years. But yeah, I mean, I made it. Yeah, I got the plaque, which I appreciate.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a good run. It really has.
All right. Well, look forward to a few more years, right? A few more years and keep on rolling.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Alan, again. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.